Hello and welcome to the channel. You may have noticed that there's a lot of reports today about Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So the Glazers have apparently reported that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is their preferred bidder to buy Manchester United. And as we know, Ratcliffe runs or owns, is the CEO of the petrochemicals company Ineos. So Ineos have been, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe have been locked in a bidding war against the Qatari banker Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad al-Thani. Now, Sheikh Jassim's bid was $5 billion and he wants full control of the club. But Avram and Joel Glazer, both co-chairmen of Man United, are apparently keen to stay at the club. So apparently that means they've chosen Sir Jim Ratcliffe's bid as preferred bid. And that basically would mean that they could remain as 20% shareholders if the previous reports we've seen are true. Now, this story came from The Sun, and they're reporting that obviously the preferred bidder is Ratcliffe, and he doesn't really he wants majority control, but not 100% of what the Qataris, so it would allow the Glazers to stay. Now, yeah, so it's understood that Ratcliffe's bid, even though it was for 50%, values United at the Glazers' asking price of $6 billion. And that would enable, apparently, that the other, so apart from Avram and Joel Glazer, there are other Glazer siblings who want out of United. So that would enable the Glazers to buy them out, but basically buy their shares. Now, here's the problem with that piece of news for me. The Glazers have not released an official statement, nor have the Rain Group. They haven't. Plus, I mean, this is just yesterday evening, here in the UK, there were reports that Sheikh Jassim was the preferred bidder. So, what can we believe? What can we believe? I mean, I personally think that until Manchester United release a statement on behalf of the Glazers, then we should take everything, I mean, literally everything that we hear with a pinch of salt. I mean, other than that, it's just rubbish. It's just rubbish. And it's the papers trying to, you used to call it paper talk. So it's new, the papers I'm referring to like now, it's all online, so all online hype aimed at getting your eyes on their pages, so they can make money. So it's about for them is crappy stories that keep coming out, saying one thing or another, and United and the Glazers have said nothing. And this is another story related. It's also been reported that Sheikh Jassim, if he became the owner, would employ more United legends at the club, such as Paul Scholes and Gary Neville, in frontline roles. Now, I'm not sure what the thinking is behind that, but other clubs such as Barcelona and Bayern Munich do it. So maybe there's something I'm missing, I'm not sure. So another Sheikh Jassim story that was breaking today. It surrounds United finishing in a Champions League spot. Now, apparently, Sheikh Jassim would still buy United if we finished in 5th, so outside of the Champions League spots, which I think is pretty understandable. I mean, if you're going to spend so much money, so he's willing to spend that much money, the fact that he's not going to recoup that in a single season of Champions League football. So he's not going to recoup any significant percentage in the single year's competition. So he obviously sees United as a long-term project, which is great. However, missing out on Champions League football, aside from not playing the best teams from across Europe, will mean that we can spend less in the summer on transfers. I mean, what do you think about Champions League or bust? I mean, Champions League or the Europa League, or are you prepared to finish 5th and see a long-term project develop under the Qataris? What's your opinion? I mean, as I said, a lot of what is out in the news right now is just rubbish. It is just rubbish to keep the story moving in the press and keep people, United fans like us and other interested parties, checking in daily on the news. That's what it's designed for. So, as I sit here right now, I'm saying to you is there is no news yet. We've probably got to wait. It's probably, I don't know, guessing the end of the season. We'll probably find something out the day or so after the last game of the Premier League, the Premier League season. So after Fulham. So, I mean, the fact that it is so quiet is quite surprising, but that's the way it is. Okay, so I've got nothing more to say on this, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. Share anything that's related. If you like the video, please like the video. And if you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.